Professor VSS Kumar, Vice Chancellor from Jawaharlal Nehru University. Sir, you can give the presentation. You can, yeah, yes.
Dignitaries on the dais, regarding the technical education, due to the shortage of faculty and quality of teachers, we have to go for many measures in the technical education particularly. Technological universities are facing the problems of the qualified teacher and at the same time quality of teaching. Here, we are going to present some of the measures what we are adopting at JNT University. Massive open online courses, resource raising measures in the university. Every university is concerned with funding, and also people are liberally spending the money of the government. How do we go for the cost cutting measures in the research front, curriculum upgradation, etc. For example, when we talk about the MOOCs, many people will talk about MOOCs. First of all, I feel many people do not understand what is exactly MOOCs. When we are talking about the massive open online courses, many people feel the massive should go for the students. Some people feel stands for massive number of subjects. Massive number of subjects, massive number of students, there is still confusion in the different parts of the world. What are maybe the we have to get quality of education through this online, through these MOOCs. Here, when Stanford University offered one subject on MOOCs, 160,000 students registered. That includes teachers also. Finally, when they give the certification, hardly 6,000 students took the certification. That's almost 0.3%. Then we have conducted series of workshops on this. We spoke to the IIT Kanpur people, IIT Bombay people, and we conducted many workshops calling people from all over the globe at JNT Kakinada. Finally, we came to know the existing MOOCs, whether it's IEEE or whether it's a QEEE, quality enhancer in engineering education or blended approach, doesn't serve any purpose. Here, we have to take a qualified teacher from the industry as well as from the academic institute like IISc, IIT. We have to allow them to teach a particular subject. That particular subject should be available in the course content of that particular university. And also, it should be in the same slot. For example, if a person wants to teach a particular subject, if that is not available in the course content, if that particular subject is not at all relevant to the students, it will become a big waste like Stanford University. For that, what we did is, we have taken a subject like which gives the employability, that is big data analytics or cybersecurity or whatever it may be the subjects. Immediately we approach the people, we paid them the honorarium as per the MHRD rules, 5,000 rupees per hour. For 48 into 50, around 2,25,000 rupees. And industrialist people also we approached this. We have sent the syllabus of our university, and those people are teaching our syllabus to our students in the allocated slot. At the same time, when this particular subject is going on, by going for the failure of the Stanford University MOOCs or anywhere in the world, we appointed an internal teacher in each and every college. This internal teacher is a regular teacher. He will also listen along with the student so that he can monitor the class. He can get the good quality of teaching from the external mentor, maybe from IITs, IISc, from the university. Like this, we have taken 3 subjects in the university. One is Big Data Analytics from IIT Chennai. Another one is Software Engineering in Practice, University of California, Berkeley. Another one is from Advanced Computer Aided Engineering, Infotech Industry, one of the big industrialists. They taught our syllabus, our content in a regular slot of 10 to 1, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. So that students are sitting like a regular class. Internal mentor is managing the class. Finally, we are conducting the examination. We got the 100% success. Out of 261 private engineering colleges, 23 affiliated colleges opted and only 750 students registered in the beginning. That's in the last year, first semester. Immediately when there's a 100% success, then we introduced another SIP subject like analog communications, data aware, refrigeration, etc. This time 12,000 students registered, around 54 affiliated colleges. This means all the colleges, 9 subjects got an excellent benefit for the different corner of the different colleges. With the internal mentor, these people got trained and next time they'll become a big master to deliver their own lecture. This way, we are going for this. Presently, in India, we have the fragmented online education. That's QEEE, whatever maybe the people are talking, that's a big failure like Stanford University. Learning for the other pilot will roll out to the other established state universities in the coming academic year. In addition to this, as per the UGC and Gazette number 25, in the higher education, we go for the dual degree programs. Under the dual degree programs, when you are going for the continuous program, we can reduce the academic years by about 20%. 3.5 plus 1.5, 5 years, instead of 6 years, they can get the degree of undergraduate and postgraduate. But when they started in IIT, it has become a big failure under this integrated program. Instead of that, because there is no exit program at the BTech level, many service commission people are asking for the undergraduate program of 4 years duration. Otherwise, these people are not allowed to write any UPPSC or state government service examination. They are not allowed to go for any examination except getting the degree of integrated MTech degree. They are not. It's not of use of anything. Then we adopted another methodology on the higher education scheme, 3 plus 1 plus 2. 3 years of study at the parent university, 1 year at the collaborating university, whatever may be the place, UK, USA, Sweden, Bangkok. After 4 years, they'll get the undergraduate program. That is 4 years undergraduate program. There's an exit program at this point. In case if the student is not interested, they can take the degree of BE. And if they are interested to continue their program for the MTech of 2 years of the collaborating university. Then this program is very, very successful under the dual degree program. Many universities are having shortage of funds. Government will say, yes, we are going to sanction about 200 positions. We are going to sanction about 20 crores. Finally, it will take about years together to get that particular sanctioned positions, even for money to the institute. Instead of that, if the university is in a position to raise their own money, they do not depend upon the university. For that, I have created some of the measures, create self-financing programs. Wherever may be the good employability, whether MTech program or UG program or diploma program, whatever may be the thing, self-financing programs will generate a lot of money. And dual degree programs for an NRI students also, more number of market-driven courses, short-term courses, and you can seek donations, endowment, and sponsorship from the different people. That way we can get abundant money from the different people. We can run the university on our own. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just organizing from this. Then, under the cost-cutting measures, many measures, going for the cost-cutting measures, eliminate overtime payment. When we are going to the different people are getting, even though they are getting 150,000 salary, for each and everything they'll get some honorarium. In the examination branch, you'll be surprised if I say around more than 50 to 60 lakhs per annum people are getting by doing extra job. That is by signing on the certificates, provisional certificates, giving Tatkal certificates, like that, everything. That's all government money. We can reduce it by paying about 1 month extra salary or 2 months extra salary. That way we can eliminate overtime payments. Exercise effective control over the use of university utilities. People are very freely use the university provisions and they just spend it. And prompt closure of hostels during vacation. Centralized purchase of all victuals at the hostels also can reduce the cost. And in the research front, we are getting abundant money in the DST, AICT, MHRD. Only thing is we are lacking by submitting the different projects. Very recently we submitted projects to the MHRD. We got projects worth of about 10 crores. When I got a project in 1991, even if I get about 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, I feel it's a huge amount. Now we are getting projects worth of about 10 crores, 7 crores, 8 crores. Even for one department of civil engineering, for the structural engineering, we got the project of about 130 lakhs, 1.3 crores. Similarly, we are getting under the collaborative process from the UGC. We are getting very good amount of money from Chicago State University to our university, about 1.3 crores. Our people are going and coming back for the different research front. Like that, we can get very good funding from the different universities, from the sponsored research, interdisciplinary research areas. And also we can encourage the people to publish more number of papers, motivate the paper to send the research proposals. We can get more money. In addition to this, our students, when the students are getting degree, more than 80% students are unemployable. We have about 55,000 students intake in the university. Hardly 10 to 15% students are getting jobs because it's not possible to provide them. Government jobs hardly 2 to 3%. Rest of the 12 to 13% goes for the private sector. Instead of making the students to go for the employability, if you train them to become an entrepreneur, then they can provide jobs to some of the people, to the juniors, classmates. This unemployment problem is solved. Further, we have to open an incubation center at each and every college, and we can identify the students across the branches, across the students. A civil engineering student can join with the mechanical engineering student, second year, third year, fourth year, computer science, electronics, like that 4 to 5 members can form like a team. Whatever the idea they're getting, that can be supported by the internal mentor as well as from the external mentor. These two mentors can train the students for about 3 to 4 years. Finally, they'll become an entrepreneur in that particular area. For example, if a student wants to become a structural engineer, they can get trained from the internal mentor, and also we can invite external mentor. These two will train them to become a very good structural engineer by the time they complete the program during the free hours after 4:30 p.m. So that these people will become an entrepreneur instead of seeking for a job after completion of the program. That way, we can solve the unemployment also. Another problem is many teachers, when they are teaching the subjects, they are not in a position to teach the program. In subjects like engineering mechanics, in subjects like engineering graphics, there are many failures. Here, when we look into the things, teacher is not in a position to teach. Teacher doesn't know anything about the subject. But we are conducting many faculty development programs for about a week or 2 weeks. These people will submit that particular certificate. Finally, this is used only for the next promotion like associate professor. Instead of that, if we can give the training in the subject domain, in that particular area only, 5 units, 5 days, 1 day, 1 unit each, morning 10 to 11. In the same unit, teacher will get trained in the expert teacher. Afternoon, these people will solve the different problems. They'll interact with the other teachers. Finally, by the time they just come out of the program, all 5 days, 5 units, they'll become masters. When they can interact with each other, even after going there also, they can discuss on their own. This way, they can give good teaching. That type of faculty development programs, we can go for it. If we want to check the quality, every college should go for the NAC or NBA. For that, many people do not know how to submit the NBA and NAC application, and also these teachers should get trained by going for this NAC and accreditation. Finished. Review meeting, all these things can be utilized in the process. That is, MOOCs is very important aspect to reduce to come out of the shortage of faculty, to give the good quality of teaching. Research funding is important to get the good funding. All these things, if we can provide in the university, then definitely higher education sector can be somewhat, we can do some measures in the higher education sector. Thank you very much.